Hi, good morning. Heading out of the Wise shelter. Just to clarify about its closure. There was nothing official in the park that says it's closed. There was nothing on the shelter itself that said it was closed. The only comments that said anything about it being closed for COVID was within the Gut Hooks app, which is not an official source. So I think we were okay sleeping there. Anyway, the goal for today is like a 20-mile day to the Trimpy shelter or something like that, I think. And it looks like there were some steeper up and down mountains for today. Hopefully there's way less rocks, because that was totally nonsense yesterday. We'll see how it goes though. And we may just see some more ponies, who knows. We saw some outside the park yesterday, so there may be some on this side of the fence as well. We didn't get visited or anything last night by any more ponies, so we just saw the ones we saw yesterday. Alright, let's get rolling. The Little Wilson Creek Wilderness. I think this area coming up with the corrals is called the Scales, and I think this is most likely the end of pony country. Coming up on the Old Orchard shelter. Gonna take a break here. This is the first shelter of the day.
We got one big rise.
Yeah, we're done with our short lunch break. Not lunch break, just a snack break at the Old Orchard shelter. Heading down to a road crossing. And luckily, this is some of the easiest terrain we've had in the last couple of days since leaving Damascus. So hopefully the super heavy rock nonsense might be coming to an end. We'll see. We're planning on doing the big days for today and tomorrow, so if we get rid of those rocks, that'll significantly improve our ability to cover those miles. So one of the long uphills for the day. I'd much rather do a steep uphill than have to deal with how rough and rocky the terrain was. I cannot overstate how terrible the last 20 miles of terrain was. It was that bad.
So you don't know where you live? So, anyways, it wasn't too bad.
There's a better look at the Hurricane Mountain shelter. This is a big shelter. It's one of the only ones that has sufficient headroom where you don't bang your head on the top when you're inside of it. Like, they could have built a double-decker out of it, but didn't. Oh well, we're done with the break.
It's very deep.
Oh yeah. Done with the break and moving on. This is where the AT crosses Comer's Creek Falls, and there was a notice that said the bridge was out, so if there's high water, there's an alternate route to go around this area. And you can kind of see what it looks like. There's definitely no bridge here. Falls up that way. Currently where the trail crosses Dickey Gap. Going back into the woods. We got like 5.7 miles to the Trimpy shelter. Made it to the split off for Trimpy shelter. It's just like a 0.1 down here. And here we go, Trimpy shelter. Here we are inside the Trimpy shelter. It's got a small upper deck where you can fit like one on the left side. I'm gonna be up there. You can fit like two here. It's got a nice little fireplace in the middle. Fit two there. And then one more up on that side. So this is kind of the most odd shaped shelter that we've seen. Picnic table out front. Enough space around for tents and whatnot. We're just finishing up dinner. I'll probably sign off in my next clip. I'm just going to finish off the remainder of my snacks that I don't need. We're still doing some planning to figure out what tomorrow's going to look like, but I think we're just going to make it a 10-mile day and then jump off into Marion. We'll finalize that here in a little bit. Alright, we got dinner all done. The sun's going to be going down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. Yeah, tomorrow, so I think we got some final decision plans going on. We're going to go at a normal pace. We're just going to do a 10-mile day tomorrow. I think that should take us to the partnership shelter. And from there, we can get a ride into Marion and just make it a shorter day instead of killing our feet and everything. Then we'll have more time in town to figure out resupply and get laundry done and get to the hotel and stuff and just relax. That'll be really nice. I'm definitely leaning towards taking a 0 for tomorrow. And then I think the rest of the guys will head out, and then there'll be a day ahead of me. But we'll figure that back out tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Good morning. Today should be a 10-mile day, heading to the partnership shelter where we'll get a shuttle into Marion. That's the overall game plan. And one of the guys that we've been hiking around for the last few days was in a tent outside around the shelter. And he was saying he heard a bear was kind of circling around the camp last night. So another kind of unconfirmed bear encounter. Nobody else really heard anything though down at the shelter. But the bears are definitely out here. Let's see, can't remember if there's any big milestones, but the partnership shelter itself would be kind of neat because that's the one where there's a phone there, showers there and stuff, and it's close to a road, so a lot of people will call into Marion and you can get like food delivered and have pizza parties and stuff at the shelter. So that's that one. Our timing's not working out where we won't have a dinner party or anything there. We'll just be passing through. Bill knows how to herd the cattle.
Boy, got him running.
This guy's a big one. Hey, good morning. Well, this morning so far the trail's been awesome. We've gone from the worst trail I've ever had to the best trail I've ever had. How come the really nice sections of trail don't even last a mile? And then it turns into this for like 5 miles.
You get him at my house.
Man, I was right a foot away from stepping right on top of this guy.
As soon as you...
That's a big snake.
But he won't hurt you. No. He won't even try to even strike you.
Well, looks like we got about 1 mile left. We'll hit the shelter. We'll check that out for a little bit, and I think it's about a 0.1 further to, what is it, like a Rogers Mountain Rec Area headquarters building or something like that, which is going to be the building that's right on the road. So that's where we'll need to be to get picked up by the shuttle and all that. But we'll be there shortly, a mile or so left. And we made it to the partnership shelter. This is the really nice fancy one. Little benches out front. So like, I think there's a shower here. It kind of looks like a privy over there, maybe a really fancy bathroom. This place is like a cool looking log cabin. This is another building that claims in gut hooks that it's closed for COVID, but there may be a warning up there. I don't know. You know, it may or may not be open. But we're not staying here anyway.
Shower.
What's this little room? This is a shower room?
It's a shower.
Cool.
We're upstairs now, right? Just to let air in.
It's just a little area.
Built right into it.
There's a shower.
Oh, that's kind of cool. And some people were saying they turned the water off, so maybe it is closed. Maybe that's to discourage people from staying here.
There, right?
Ladder up to a top bunk. Looks like. Cool. Okay. I think we're going to move on just a little bit down the road to the little visitor center thing, and we can call out from there and get our shuttle coordinated. And this looks like a nice facility. So I think this was like the Mount Rogers Rec Area headquarters visitor center, something like that. It's just right around the corner from the shelter. And there should be a phone for us to use and a bunch of phone numbers for local people, shuttles to pick us up and whatnot, so it should be kind of easy to get in and out of here. So we're just out front of the building entrance here, and then off this right side is where the phone is at. I just called our shuttle contact. He'll be here in 15 minutes. But there's also a good list of numbers for local restaurants, medical emergencies, and that kind of stuff. So it's really cool. You can call out and kind of get whatever service you need. Just got a little bit of a wait, and then we'll be in Marion shortly. Alright, we successfully got the shuttle into town and dropped our bags off at the Travel Inn. We're a little early to do the check-in, so they were able to keep our bags and stuff for us. We're going to walk just down the road a little bit. Apparently there's a really good Mexican place, so we're going to go check that out for lunch. And then maybe walk down to the Walmart that's a little bit further down the street and do some resupply there. So that's the mission for today. Now we're at a Sonic looking for milkshakes. We got our milkshakes. Milkshakes all around.
So somebody get a cup of fruit.
And now we're walking over to the Walmart. I think this is just a basic Walmart that doesn't have the grocery stuff. So there's an Ingles just across the way.
Might be a small fridge.
I gotta check out the shoe show place. See if I can get something for my feet there, maybe.
Dun, 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 dun.
Got our pizza and beer party going on right in the hotel.
What we can do.
Alright, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm gonna probably go to bed here soon. I got a belly full of pizza. big events that we got accomplished in the town of Marion. I got new insoles at the shoe place. Just some cheap $7 like heavy workman's soft cushion insoles or something. So I had those in my shoes, wore them around for a little bit, and they seemed good. The real test is going to be getting them out on trail. So we'll see how that works, but so far so good. So Bill and G are going to take off tomorrow morning and hit the trail. I'm going to zero, so I'm starting to get away from those guys now. I don't want to slow them down, and I definitely need time for my feet, so we're going to part ways for a little bit. I may catch them later, you never know. But they're going to keep trying to push those 18 to 20 mile days. Right now I've kind of planned out, I'll show you probably tomorrow, but I'm not really slowing down when I get back on trail. Kind of the 16 to 20 mile days is what I'm still planning to do, but Harrisburg is going to be the next big town, and that's only 5.5 days away from here. So I think I'm going to try to make the push for that. Otherwise, I'm going to do my resupply and stuff tomorrow, just because I've got the whole day, so I haven't really done much else today. And yeah, I'm just going to sign off and go to bed, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Thanks for watching.